And go.
Okay, I'm Mayla.
Chris.
Tanda.
George.
All right, good morning everybody. My name is Jacob Curry. This is a speech actually for my college course at public speaking. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to give you guys a brief introduction kind of about my past and who I am, kind of what's made me who I am. So to start off, like I said, my name is Jacob Curry. Moved here down to Tampa actually about a few months ago from Tallahassee where I was in school to continue school down here. The reason why I'm in these areas is because I just moved back to North Carolina for my time in the Marine Corps, which is most of this is going to be about. So this is supposed to be a speech about kind of what makes me, kind of an introduction to myself. So there's three different things that I kind of think define me as a person. So the example given in the actual course was things like songs, abstract ideas, that way you can build on kind of exponentially. I think that's not really my personality. My personality is a little more basic. It's a little bit more objective. So what I'm going to do is going to give you three different objects I use in the Marines and how to define me as a person. So basically, first thing we have is a Marine Corps combat boot. Wore this for years, probably like multiple 100 kilometers on it. So basically what this represents to me is the term boot. When you first get in the Marine Corps, it's called boot camp, right? So when you get at a boot camp, you're a boot, and you're the absolute worst of anybody there. So what happens is it teaches you humility, because you think, I'm great, I just got through Marine Corps boot camp, my family thinks I'm great, everyone's telling me I'm great, but you get to your unit and you realize everyone's a Marine, no one gives a crap about that, like what have you done lately? So what it is, it teaches you humility, and if you're proud of being a Marine to other Marines, basically you're gonna get pushed in, you know what I mean? You can't go and do that. So what happens is it teaches you humility, it teaches you like the actual ability to take that experience and put it in your back pocket and not brag to everybody. So throughout the Marines, the harder and harder training you do kind of teaches you further and further that that's an important thing. And going on to actual everyday life, I'm sure how everybody here in the audience can understand how that would be beneficial. So that's kind of what that taught me. And then also along with the humility, the boot, like I said, hundreds of kilometers, we hike everywhere we went. I was infantry, I was basic infantry, so we walked everywhere we went. So the boots that we had to be tight, they had to fit well, they were gritty, hard work. That's what it was. It taught you the value of hard work. Because you hike 20 miles, 20 kilometers, wouldn't matter. At the end of the day, you're still making less than minimum wage. So it's about the grit, it's about the hard work to get there. So a couple of things I want to talk about. Coming out of the Marines specifically, that's kind of what this relates to, is my poncho liner. So it's a field expedient kind of blanket. You carry this around with you, lightweight missions that are going to be a short period of time, going from place to place quickly. You don't have time for a full sleeping bag. This is your option. So what you do is you pull this out when you're in, like I said, like a quick stop, and you put it back in your pack and you take it back out as you're going. So that represents kind of my fear of commitment. After signing 4 years of my life with the government, I come out and I think, man, I want to make my own decisions now. I want to actually do my own stuff. So that's what that kind of represents, the fact that I don't want to ever be in one place too long, but that impermanence on the flip side is, again, kind of a fear of commitment. I can't really enjoy my sleep because I'm sleeping in that bed, you know what I mean? I'm trying to stay in one place for a short period of time to gain a variety of experiences. So along with that though, last thing is what I'm actually wearing here, my most important thing that I come to the Marine Corps with. It's my unit sweater. So basically this represents kind of my pride and the first unit that I was in. So all my buddies when I came through boot camp, all my closest friends in the Marines, I still up to this day, I've been in this unit, 1/6 Elephant Company, Apache. Unbelievably proud of this unit. It was an incredible time, and that was the best time I had in the Marines. That's what shaped me as a person, and this is what I still carry through as a representation of that. I wear it all the time, absolutely worn through. Marine can almost never wear it, and I should never lost that at the end. So as you go through that, this is my pride. This is kind of what built from the boots, the poncho liner to this, my actual pride, and coming forth out of the Marine Corps, going into my college experience and the civilian life, kind of, that's what it is. So anyways, I've been Jacob Curry. Thank you guys for listening.